Hello, friends. Welcome to the session on artificial intelligence. In this session, we'll be discussing about machine learning. In this session, we will see how it is possible for a machine to learn. As we know, as human beings, we learn since from the childhood. Most of us learn from the experiences. But whenever we want our machine to learn, then we need to provide the appropriate data to the machine because machine will learn from the data only. So in this session we will discuss what is machine learning and how exactly machine learns with some suitable example. Friends, as you know that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel, and you can subscribe to the channel so that you can watch many other educational videos on the subjects of electronics and computer science. So let us start the session and let us understand what we mean by machine learning. Machine learning is a part of the artificial intelligence. You will find that artificial intelligence is the intelligence which machine can have. The human intelligence is a natural intelligence. Machine originally do not have any intelligence, but we can write programs, we can write algorithms, we can provide some appropriate data to the machine, and then you will find that the machine also can behave like humans to some extent, and this is being called as an artificial intelligence. Machine learning is a part of the artificial intelligence, and it will focus on teaching the computers to learn from the data and to make the decision. And whenever we want our computer to make the decision, then you will find that it's not necessary to explicitly write a program for making the decision. The machine on its own will make the decision. In the traditional programming, you will find that the developer will provide the precise instructions. But in machine learning algorithms, the machine will learn from the patterns. The machine will learn from the data. The machine will learn from the relationship among the data. Say, as shown in this diagram, say we have to provide appropriate information and along with the answers. This is being called as an input data. And you will find that we need to write appropriate algorithms and techniques so that we can get the output. So the machine will find the solution. The machine will understand from the patterns. The machine will understand the dependencies, and machine will understand the hidden structure in the data. And then it will be possible for you to answer your queries by the machine. And this is being called as a machine learning. So machine learning is very important in artificial intelligence because whenever you find that you make the use of the ChatGPT, you ask certain question to the ChatGPT, and if the appropriate data is being available within the ChatGPT, then it will answer your question. So it is based on the data. The past data is being used by the ChatGPT to answer your questions. So it is possible that we can generalize and make the decision on the new data, on the unseen data by the machine. And this is being called as a machine learning. So how machine learns? So let us understand with some example how exactly the machine learns. So for the simplicity, we will consider one simplest example of email spam. Suppose we have been given some emails and now we want to determine, our computer want to determine whether the email is spam or not. So the detection, spam detection is being made by the machine, and this can be achieved by the way the machine is being trained. So machine will understand whether your email is a spam or not. And the step one, in order to achieve this thing, the step one is that you must have an appropriate data with you. So collect the data. So the machine is being given a data set of emails, and every email is being labeled as a spam, that is 1, or a not spam, that is 0. Say for example, if your email is something like this: congratulations, you own a lottery, then it is being considered as a spam. If your email is something like this: meeting at 5 p.m., see you there, then it is definitely not spam. so it is labeled as a 0. If your email is something like this, get free gifts now, click the link, then there is a certainty that this email is a spam, so it is labeled as a 1. And if there is an email project update attached, please review, then this email is being considered as a non-spam. So one can easily find from the emails that whenever we have the words congratulations, own, lottery, free, gifts, then there are spams. And if there are words such as meeting, project, update, then those emails are being considered as a non-spam. So machine is being trained on this data, and then accordingly, once the machine is appropriately trained, then accordingly the machine will be in a position to classify the email. So let us understand how it is being done. In the step 2, what is being done is the features are extracted. So the machine identifies the important words such as win, lottery, free, click, and these are the common words that appears in the spam email. And therefore, whenever these are the words present in the email, then there are chances that the email will be a spam. And then the model is being trained. And using the machine learning algorithms, there are different algorithms available, such as decision trees or Naive Bayes. You will find that the machine will learn from the pattern. The machine will learn from the pattern of the past data or past email. And then once the training is being over, then you will find that the machine will be in a position to classify the email. Now, whenever your email is being consisting of the words such as when or the words such as free, then there are chances that the email will be a spam. If your machine consists of the words such as meeting or the words such as project, then there are chances that the email will not be a spam. So finally, once the training is over, then in the step 4, what we used to do is that we go on testing and making the predictions. So whenever we have a new email in the inbox, then the machine will check the words in the email, and depending upon the words in the email will be classified as a spam or as a not spam. So say for example, we have a new email, you own a free iPhone, click to claim. If this is an email, then the machine will detect that there are words such as own, free, therefore it will definitely predict it as a spam. If the email consisting of team meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow, then there is a word meeting, and therefore the machine will detect it as a not spam or label it as a not spam, that is 0. So in this way, the machine will be classifying now your email. That is, machine has learned that how to classify the given email. Now in the step 5, what we do, we continue the learning for the improvement. So the machine learning goes on continuation. Now if there is some email, and if suppose the email is being wrongly classified by the machine, then the user has the ability to get it corrected. So whenever user correct it, then the machine will update its learning and will improve the future predictions. So in future, if the same message appears, then the machine will not classify it as a spam. So this is how the machine learning works. It learns from the past data, it will find the patterns, and it will make the predictions on the new data. And you will find that the humans do similar kind of things. The humans learn from the experiences. Here machine learns from the data. Therefore data is very important. If the data is not appropriately given to the machine, then it may commit certain mistakes. So thank you friends for viewing the session. Hopefully you have understood how the machine learning works with this simple example. Thank you all.